Well, welcome back to McPherson Union Cemetery in southern Minnesota. I'm Greg, a good cemeterian, just trying to help out. So a couple days ago we put down these two concrete slotted bases that I formed up, and we ran out of time to complete the job, but basically we set the marble monuments in the slots, and then we put sand down around the into the slot, and basically just took a margin trowel and tamped it down. We also poured some water around there to help the sand settle down and pack in a little better. So I just came out today, again it's probably been 3 days, and these things are almost like mortared in. I don't use mortar, so I'll throw out this disclaimer. This is my first year working with concrete, and so I've kind of found a different method that at least is working for me so far, as I just try to repair some of these headstones and basically get them up off the ground. So I'm going to finish up today packing in sand, make sure that's all tamped in well, and then we're going to use put around a bead of, I use liquid nails, fuse it. I'm not worried about water getting in there, because any water that gets in there will pass straight through to the aggregate below. It's a pass-through slot, so there's no cavity created that'll collect water. So the big thing that I use, some kind of almost a caulk, if you will, is to seal this edging, so to keep basically weeds and grass from growing in there. You'll see the two footstones behind me. So these helped originally with me determine just where this top piece belonged. This was actually in a different part of the cemetery. This piece was up by the footstone, but between the initials and this, and just the perfect, I mean the matching size, I was able to reunite these two pieces to the proper burial site. So I think I'm going to actually pull these out, place them in here, and so that way they won't get damaged, broken by, well, in most cases, lawnmowers, or just simply pulled out and thrown into the fence line. You see that happen in so many cemeteries. Kind of a disclaimer, if you will. You know, I'm just trying to help out as best I can. I'm volunteering. It's all my own expenses. I'm not getting reimbursed or paid by anybody. I'm just trying to do good, just trying to help out this poorly maintained cemetery. At the sidebar, we had the local newspaper came out and did a kind of a feature article on me, or turned out to be their feature article for the day. And since then, the next time I drove up to the cemetery, we saw some flowers hanging on the fence and by one of the markers. So that, at least my efforts, if nothing else, have caused people to come out and at least visit this cemetery and pay their respects. Somebody even left a comment on the newspaper website and says, hey, my great-grandpa is buried out here. The marker was on the ground, and over the years they had contemplating having it reset, but I reset that monument last year. So again, it's just the little things that you can do will help kind of bring life back, if you will, to a cemetery that's been neglected and forgotten. Thanks for joining us, and do what you can in your local cemeteries.